My name is Shootin LJA, and I apologise for the swearing. What's up, people? My name is Shootin LJA, and welcome to the Shootin Rants. Now, I'm going to get straight into this, because over the past couple days of me recording this, Boris Johnson, you utter moron, scumbag, there's not enough words in the dictionary that I can use to describe this floppy-haired moron. He's got some nerve coming out and saying, the guy has got some nerve to do what he's done, and then after the unfortunate milestone of 100,000, let me repeat that number, 100,000 COVID-19 deaths, this guy finally comes out and says, I'm sorry, I take full responsibility for these deaths. Well, no shit, Sherlock, and I apologise for the swearing, but no shit you're responsible for these goddamn deaths. 100,000 of them, and you come out almost a year later, almost a year after you were missing goddamn Cobra meetings. What, a month and a half after you said, I wish we knew more about this. I wish we knew more about this coronavirus since the start. Well, maybe you shouldn't have missed the Cobra meetings at the beginning of the thing in January and February of 2020, you idiot. And I said, this guy has got some goddamn nerve. And you people who voted for him, anybody watching this video who voted for Boris Johnson in December 2019, shame on you, shame on whoever manipulated you into voting, shame on whoever gave you a reason to vote for him, and just shame, goddamn shame, because you have inflicted this on us. People saying, would Jeremy Corbyn have done any better? That's not even the point. That doesn't even matter. The fact of the matter is that every single turn, this government has been a day late. Excuse me. This government has been a day late and a dollar short at every single turn. Every single goddamn turn. And whilst all of this has been going on, I've said to anybody who will listen, look at what this government's tried to sneak through whilst everybody's been distracted by the pandemic. Brexit. This government tried to push, as I've mentioned on other vlogs, they tried to push for a no-deal Brexit. And then at the 11th hour, it was like, all right, cool, let's try and get a deal. And it's like, they've got such a crappy deal, they may as well have done no deal. The music industry is going to suffer. A bunch of other industries are going to suffer. And it's like, you did not have to do that. Anyway, I mean, for me, most people who voted leave on Brexit, thank you very much. You got manipulated into thinking it was an immigration issue when it wasn't. It never was. It's always about money. But most people didn't, most who voted leave didn't see that till 2 years later. Damage is done. Sorry, you've put us all in the shit. And it's one of them where, as I said, Boris Johnson, this dude literally is one of them where it's like, they're having like daily and weekly bloody COVID-19 updates with that idiot Matt Hancock, that fool as well. But it's like, I said to my younger brother, where it's like, hold on a minute, if this dude's having, if Matt Hancock or Boris Johnson are doing press conferences, but they're not saying anything, then what the fuck is the point in these fucking press conferences? You're literally talking for the sake of talking. It's one of them where it's like, the fuck are you doing? Don't give a press conference if you got fuck all to say. If you got fuck all to say, then fuck off. It's like, fuck's sake. I'm sorry to swear this much, but the fact of the matter is, look at how many lives have been ruined by this government and their utterly abysmal, atrocious handling of this pandemic from day one. And I said, some of the swerves that they've tried to put through during this pandemic. taking away free school meals during the holidays for children. Marcus Rashford, a Premier League footballer who's 22, 23 years old. He had to step in and do what the government didn't want to do. They didn't want to do it. They didn't want to U-turn on that. But they had so much pressure and bad PR. And remember, as I say, no company can afford bad PR. No entity can afford bad PR. Then they had to U-turn. They only U-turned because they were forced to. Through that bad publicity. And by the way, Piers Morgan can go away and do one as well. Fake social justice warrior. Bloody basically trying to boost the ratings on Good Morning Britain because of all of this. If you don't believe me, remember he was the editor during the phone hacking scandal at the Mirror. I didn't know what was going on. How can you not? Don't try it. So Piers Morgan can do one. Boris Johnson can do one. Michael Gove can do one. Matt Hancock can do one. Michael Gove, people need to have a substantial meal so that they can sit in the restaurants. But what's a substantial meal, Mr. Gove? Shut your face. Seriously, shut up. If you don't even know, if you're trying to dictate what we need to do and you don't even know what you're dictating to us, go away. As Frankie Boyle calls him, the haunted ventriloquist dummy, go away. Someone tell him to go away. Geppetto's looking for him. And there's one of them ones where it's like Matt Hancock, but he's spending grands on some Chinese, I think it's food orders and all that sort of stuff, where the place sounds like an Asian whorehouse. And it probably was, to be perfectly frank. They was wasting taxpayers' money on. God, track and trace. By the way, nothing to do with the NHS. It's not them running it. So if you're one of the idiots as well blaming the NHS, if you're blaming the NHS for the failure of test and trace, track and trace, whatever they want to call it, you're a fool as well, because it's not them actually even running it. Just remember it's Tory cronies running it. The good old boy networks are running it and running this shit into the ground and running this country into the ground. But those defending Boris Johnson and who have defended him or continue to defend him say, oh, he's doing his best. No, he is not. The fact is, I've said to a couple people, in my opinion, if you really look at it, people say the Tories are doing a bad job. And I disagree with that. They're actually not doing a bad job. They're actually doing a phenomenal job. They are hitting targets like on a daily basis. They are, oh my God, they are hitting every target they want to. What's it? Keeping the good old boy network strong by giving hundreds of millions of pounds worth of public money and contracts for important things to their friends. Check, they're doing that one right. Slapping down the poor by cutting universal credit. Check, they're doing that. It's one of them ones. They're actually doing a phenomenal job because they don't give a damn. A quote from the Raven Effect podcast: "We are not their people. We are the dirty, unclean masses, and they only care about us and/or pander to us when they want votes." Tell me that's not the Conservatives/Tories in one sentence, one phrase. And I'm paraphrasing that quote. I kind of butchered it a bit, but the point is there. I put that quote on my Instagram. So it's one of them where it's like, tell me that they are not doing a great job, because they are, because it's apathy. They don't care about the general masses. As said, as if it's not bad enough that we're getting shafted with Brexit. As if that's not bad enough, they're trying to shaft your kids by taking the food out of their mouths. Literally taking the food out of your children's mouths. I'd love to be joking right now. Love to be. I would love to be wrong about this, but you know I'm not. Oh, God. Boris Johnson, your apologies can do one thing. 2 words. Suck it. Suck it with your insincere apology. Suck it with your apathy, your idiocy, everything. Suck it. You and your government have done exactly what you wanted to do. Divide and destroy this country. For 9 years, you lot went and did it, and then you've come in and basically finished the job that they started. For 10 years, like Cameron, May, don't care who it is, all of them have botched this. I think that's police coming for me. Oh, I shouldn't joke about that, but the fact of the matter is, you gotta feel strongly about this. And we need to do something about it as a people. We are being shafted on an absolute daily basis. We need to do something about this because this is not gonna get any better. I'd love to say it's gonna get worse before it gets better. No, it's gonna get worse. 100,000 deaths, boy, I think even America are struggling to bloody keep those kind of numbers up. And look how big a country they are. So, it's utterly, utterly frustrating. But as said, Johnson's apology, nah, not for me. Not for me. He can do one. Give NHS workers a pay rise. Give key workers a pay rise. A real pay rise. A meaningful pay rise that ain't gonna get swallowed up in taxes. A meaningful pay rise. So it's one of them ones. Those people working on the front lines, those people in the NHS, those people in retail. It's one of them where it's like pay rises are deserved. Sorry about that. Pay rises are deserved. And they need to be meaningful. Not these little, here's 20p an hour more. No. I swear, I said, this government's done a great job at destroying everything. But you know what, yeah? I have been straight shooting LJA, and this has been the Straight Shootin Rants. Comment section is below. Please let me know your views. Comment section is right below. Remember, you can catch the Straight Shootin Rants on youtube.com/LJA Productions 07. You can catch me on YouTube. You can also now catch me on Podomatic, iTunes, and also Player FM. Player FM. Add that XML feed. I'll put it in the description. Add it and get the Straight Shootin Rants as well. Also, yeah, man. Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Podomatic, Podbean. You can find me in all those repositories, and also Player FM as well. Put that RSS feed in it. But yeah, I have been Straight Shootin LJA. I'd love to know your views as well. Boris Johnson's apology. Do you accept it? Do you not accept it? Do you want more? Well, it is what the hell it is. And by the way, I ran down a list of names earlier. Boris Johnson, Michael Gove, Matt Hancock. Add those two sellouts, Priti Patel and Rishi Sunak, to that too. All of you, all of them lot, basically, for me, it's a case of Boris Johnson can go to hell. Matt Hancock, Rishi Sunak, Priti Patel, those two sellouts, Michael Gove, Dominic Cummings, among others, can all go to hell. Because in regards to Boris Johnson's apology, if I wanted crap out of you, I'd pick it out of your teeth, boy. I just think it's one of them ones, man. That's why this country's in the damn shape it's in, because of bullshit like this. These apologies and people lapping it up going, oh, thank you for the apology. Thank you. I appreciate that. Look, he cares. No, he doesn't. Never has, never will. And that ain't gonna change. So, hey, it is what the hell it is. Anyway, it's one of them ones, man. Boris Johnson, you've got bullshit between your ears and we all know it. I have been Straight Shootin LJA, and on a somewhat somber note, I'll see you next time on the Straight Shootin Rants. Thanks for joining me. Remember, the comment section is below. Let me know your views.